oh yeah, this is anyone can do this, right? Does something insane? No. Rinse, repeat. Yeah, I know that's basically me. Sure. And I'm gonna be honest, I did see it because there was one moment of like a group of people being like, I don't have time for you. It's like cool, and I'm gonna acknowledge this is very much. He is powerful. He has basically no personality. And he does strong things as a healer. It's cool. It's the reason why I like it sometimes because of this. Because sometimes you don't need insane powers. You don't need deep story. You just need magic madness. And like there's some shows where it's like, oh, it's deep, it's ethical, and some drama shows that deal with it both anime and otherwise. Like if you look at some of the Netflix Marvel, some of that has deep things connected. You go to stuff like Criminal Minds that deal with like criminal activity and like identity. You go with psychological stuff that debate shows with some like documentaries and some like game shows where they like have either the game show debate with stuff like Devil's Plan where they show the things, and other shows like the documentaries like the one that I did yesterday on like the cocaine and like the crime stuff and realistic. And you can't have all that. You also have animes, I'm just going to mention one that do that to an insanely good like point when you have My Hero Academia where you show like the ethics, the morals, the decision makings, and all of that is good. This is not that. This is the exact opposite where you do get some people have what I have, but it's mostly not serious. You do have some like things come up, but it's not. I know this is not that like dude, but like sometimes it's fun. Sometimes just watching a show that is just a comedy show is good. A lot of the stuff is just that. And there's a couple of other shows that I watch which is it's not deep. It's still good. I still love it, but I'm just acknowledging up front that this is a show that isn't really too serious. It's not that. Because I think some of the things where it's like one of the actually I'll go into that. You get scenes like, oh, why would you pay so much for this healing? And it's like, okay, I will just it's like, oh, that's too much, do you know who I am? It's like, well, I'm not gonna work for free, I'm just gonna cut your arm and regenerate a new one. And it's that sort of thing of like he's saying it seriously. He's like, yeah, no one can do that? That sounds impossible. It's like, what, really? Sounds very simple, I can do it. I'm not that smart. And it's that sort of like, you get, obviously I'm not saying it, he's playing it more straight, like it's more like, but I can do it. That sort of like no tone. He doesn't really have vocal inflection. The other one, which is one of the other ones which is insane, is the idea of like he goes and like everyone fights each other. It's like, I'm just gonna watch, and then he just heals everyone in the battlefield, which everyone's like, oh wait, that's insane. They just heal the moment they go down, and it's yeah, you can carry on healing, and you can carry on fighting and healing, and I would just charge a bill, which is hilarious. It's like, yeah, I'm doing this, but I do acknowledge you will pay me. You did not want me to do this, but you will charge me. I'm not doing this for free, even though you don't know what I'm doing in the first place. It's very fitting. It's fully fitting with what it is. And when you get into like the mystery of like, oh, something's happening and someone's coming back, when they do that thing of like, that idea of who's doing it, and they do this healing of like, oh, everyone's poisoned, what do you do? I was like, no, I'm just going to out heal the poison. It's like, excuse me, what? It's fully insane. And now again, it's fun. It's not going to do it too seriously. There is a couple of mystery elements, and there is an actual fully twist. But I don't know if that's a twist that's kind of a bit more obvious, and I'm not dumb, or if it was an actual twist, where it's like, you have someone being like, so by the way, this person's here doing something interesting, and like, a lot of people get caught in the crossfire, it's like, and it's like, no, I'm actually the bad guy. So yeah, this is cool. I like it. It's simple, but sometimes you don't need complicated, like I said in the very long non-spoiler intro where I talked about other shows, which sounds contradictory. But because of that, it can just do fun madness. I don't think this is trying to just fully be a fun, insane, I dropped something and time. And that's about it. There's nothing more else to it, and I don't think it needs to be. It's fun, it's cool, the magic is insane. Because you're dealing with like these tribe, you're dealing with the lizard people, you're dealing with the lizard people. I kid. It's a stereotype that everyone has. There's like the government's made out of lizard people. Anyway, you have what is it? But sort of like, I think it's like the wolf people, and then obviously you have the orcs. And then you have three sort of tribal leaders, and like they slowly become things, which I think each design for each one of them, because you have like the scales, and obviously it's not complicated. The orcs have this sort of like muscular physique. The wolves, the wolves. The one thing I also find interesting is that you do have here on like the main couple, and then here on which they look more monsteristic than any of the people that you actually interact with on a like that the characters interact with, which I think is funny. Don't know what it means, but yeah. So yeah, ta-da. Welcome to the probably shortest section, but yeah. And now let me explain. So I've watched D&D, not D, Dimension 20 and a couple other shows from sort of Dropout TV. And for the longest time, there's some things I haven't done and some things I didn't. And some things which I've added, I've still sort of had an explanation. So when I originally added one that was a little bit obscure, because I've added Netflix, okay, everyone understands Netflix TV, kind of, you get that. And then I added sort of like Disney Plus, etc. All of that still makes sense because Disney Plus is connected to Disney, Netflix iconically is a TV, even though it was a postal service, connected for selling movies, which is fun to think about. It's also fun to think about how Blockbusters didn't make a deal with Netflix because they didn't think they were going to work, but that's something that I heard, and that's hilarious. Anyway, but when I added YouTube Red, when that was a thing, I'm sad that it's gone, and I really wish they did more of it, but they got rid of it. But I think it was like Profit or something like that. Anyway, it got rid of Escape the Night, and now that's the thing that makes me really sad because that's one way. Anyway, when we did that, I explained it under the same thing. But for the longest time, I didn't do Dropout TV because I didn't thought it would count as TV. And then for a bit, I actually thought, wait, Dropout TV. It's not TV. It's not TV. So I actually do want to talk about this because yes, this is just D&D, but this is cool, and the way they do it is fun. So it's awkward, yes, I know, but I like reviewing media, and this is cool. So I'm going to talk about it because it's fun, and I want more people to like watch this because this is awesome. So yeah, it's weird, it's odd, but yeah, this is the first of many of sort of Dimension Dropout TV stuff. A lot of it Dimension 20, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Sorry about this confusion, but yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.